you playing games with me. You know what
I'm not
mutawatir
playing
hadith
games.
is.
No.
Answer
I know
me,
what
can
it
you give
is.
me evidence from it or
I know
not?
what it is.
Or we could just
But the
continue
problem...
as you can. Okay, I'll take that as a no. You can't give me evidence from mutawatir hadith.
You were
So
wrong.
now
You
I'll
could
just
try
explain
again,
my
though.
position.
You were
know
wrong.
what,
Let me
You could
bro?
try
explain my
again.
position now.
You know
You
what,
can't
bro?
answer my question.
You don't
So
even
I'll
know
just
what
give you my
mutawatir
position.
hadith is.
Welcome to the forum. Please state where you're from and what your question is.
My name is Kareem Lewis. I'm calling from Buffalo, New York. I'm a Muslim that follows Quran alone. So before we get started, I want to first say that I disassociate from anybody calling me a Quranist. Calling me a Quranist is the same as calling me a nigger, and I take it highly offensive. So do not address me as Quranist. Okay.
That's fine.
All right. Now the
We'll
next
address
thing
you
I
as
want to do.
Kareem, no problem. So,
Okay. Yeah.
do you have a
address
specific
me as
question?
Kareem, and that'll work too. Huh?
Do you have a specific question for the panel?
Oh, yes. First, I want to state my position because you guys are stating a lot of stuff that is false, that has nothing to do with me. You understand? So first thing I want to do is state my position, and then I got a question. Is any sheikh available here who can give me evidence for mutawatir hadith?
Okay,
I'm
for
sorry.
mutawatir hadith.
That's not an answer.
I thought you were going to state your
Can
position
anybody
first.
give me answers for mutawatir hadith?
I thought you were going to state your position first.
Hold on.
Okay, so I want to know that, and then I'll explain my position. Is there
You
a
need to
sheikh
calm
here
down, Kareem.
who
Just
can give
calm
me
down.
evidence from mutawatir hadith or no?
Yeah, we
I
will
want to know.
answer your question, but you need to calm down, please. Okay, so
I'll calm down, but answer my question, and I'll be very nice. Okay.
Please hold on. Respect the
nice.
forum. Like everybody else, we gave them a chance to speak.
Now.
We will
Is
give
there
you a
any
chance to speak
scholar
as
here?
well. You need to be
Is there a
respectful.
scholar here who can give me evidence from mutawatir
Yeah, we will,
hadith?
but you need to calm down, ask a
I'm
question,
calm down.
and wait for the response.
What do you want me to do?
Okay, hold on, everybody.
I'm waiting for
Yeah,
you
be
to
calm.
answer
That's
me
all.
now.
Okay, Sheikh
Kareem,
Uthman, he
Kareem,
wants to know
Kareem,
about mutawatir hadith, inshallah.
What evidence of
Y'all
what?
can't do that, right?
Hold on, bro. Take it easy. Take it
Okay,
easy.
because this is what I want to do. I don't
Hold on.
You're going to have to mute this guy so that we can
listen,
answer.
Listen, I'm talking now. You answer my question. It's my turn to talk.
No, hold on. Evidence for what? I haven't answered your question because I don't know what your question is. Evidence for what?
Answer?
Okay,
what is the question?
For some people, we have to mute them because the other people were respectful. We gave them the chance to speak. We gave them the chance to respond. This guy just comes in and he just wants to argue. Okay, this is not how it's going to work. I don't know.
Listen.
You might be really big in your group, wherever you are from.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay,
that's cool.
You have to be
that's
respectful.
Cool. But I'm asking a
if you
very
do not
simple
respect,
question.
We kick you out. Simple as that.
Know,
I don't care which gangs you belong to.
Did I say I was being nice? Did I say
however you are, you'll be muted and you'll be kicked out. That's how it's going to work here. So Sheikh Uthman, he asked about mutawatir hadith. Maybe if we can respond to his question, inshallah.
No, he's asking for evidence.
We can't hear you. You're muted, mate.
I'm asking you. Okay, so are we ready to continue? I'm going to talk very nicely now. Can we continue, guys?
Yeah, we will continue. If you calm down, wait for the response. Okay, that's how it works here. Simple as that.
I'm waiting. I asked the question. I'm waiting on the response.
That's all we asked. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Good.
Kareem, I still don't understand your question because evidence for what?
Okay, I'm asking if I ask you evidence. Okay, let me explain my question. Okay. I follow the Quran by itself and nothing else. You are telling me to associate philosophy from forefathers to Islam. Okay, that they passed down and invented in their own way. Okay, what I'm telling this. Okay, so you could call it what you want, but it's called mutawatir hadith of people saying what they saw and heard. Now, what I want to know is because 733 and 3151 says that we cannot associate anything to Islam without Allah's authority. And that means associating what people made up and attributed to the messenger. So this is the mutawatir hadith. So if you dispute me with what I say, I want you to answer me and give me evidence. I don't want philosophy and I don't want to be ran around by 4 hyenas. I want you to give me evidence from mutawatir hadith. So I want to know that before I'm ran around. I could be very nice if you guys can do this. I like to be very nice.
Now you need to wait for the response. Do not interrupt, please.
I'm waiting.
Can you manage that?
Waiting.
Good.
I'm waiting.
So now, the first thing is, Kareem, you know how I let you speak? I didn't interrupt you. I would appreciate the same.
Oh, God. That doesn't sound like an answer's coming. I'll wait.
You see that?
Okay.
You see that? Okay. So the first thing is, do you understand what a mutawatir hadith is? Can you tell me what are the principles of a mutawatir hadith?
Yeah, you're going to have to stop putting me on mute. But yes, I want to answer. I want to know if you can give me answers and evidence to my questions from Mutawatir Hadith. That's what I want to know.
I just asked you, do you understand what a Mutawatir Hadith is? What are the
Yes, I do understand what a Mutawatir Hadith. I don't need you to give me a quiz.
What are they?
Okay, listen, you're the sheikh. So you need to give need to give me answers. Mutawatir Hadith is about 100 witnesses who saw it and everything like this. Okay, so then explain Mutawatir Hadith then.
Okay,
explain Mutawatir Hadith and then give me the evidence from it.
Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling?
Because you playing games with me. You know what Mutawatir Hadith is.
No.
I know what it is. Can you give me evidence from it?
I know what it is.
Or we could just continue as you can. Okay, I'll take that as a no. You can't give me evidence from Mutawatir Hadith.
You were wrong. You can try again.
You were wrong. Let me explain my position now. You can't answer my question.
You don't even know what Mutawatir Hadith is.
You know what, bro?
Okay, listen. Whatever it is, can you give answers? Can you give me evidence from whatever it is? Can you do that?
Can you stop yelling?
You wouldn't be able to evaluate the answer because you don't even know what it is. You don't even know what it is. How would you evaluate the answer?
Thank you.
Sheikh, you want to explain to him what a Mutawatir Hadith is? And
let me explain.
everyone else
The reason I asked this is because people.
He's a very angry young man.
Yeah, he needs to kick back on the coffee, bro. Decaf. Try decaf for a while. All right.
Yeah.
So let me explain now.
I can't hear you, Kareem. You need to be quiet.
So don't worry about it. Let me explain.
Since you guys don't explain Mutawatir Hadith,
can you mute him? Thank you. So let me explain what Mutawatir Hadith is. There are 4 conditions.
Okay, I'm going to put him in the background. Let him wait there. Okay, go on, Sheikh. Explain, because the guy will not listen. He has no manners.
So a Mutawatir Hadith is a hadith that's reported with 4 conditions. One of them is that it's reported to a large number. We don't say 100, we don't say 50, we don't say 10, because not everybody's witness will be at equal value, meaning that if 30 reliable scholars of hadith, memorizers of hadith come and tell you something, and 40 regular guys, the 30 will be a more impressive report. So the first thing is we just have to have a very large number where mathematically and in the science of hadith, it cannot be that they all would make the same mistake. But that's not just it. Secondly, it has to come through people that are of different tribes, from different areas. So it's not like everybody in Kufa or everybody in Baghdad or so on just kind of got together and made the same mistake or came up with the same lies. So if the reporters that are reporting these ahadith, some of them were from Kufa and some from Baghdad and some from Sham and some from Medina and so on, it cannot, scientifically and mathematically, it cannot be that they all came together on it, right? On top of that, it has to be people that have used their own hiss, their own senses, like the hadith is sami'tu or ra'aytu or like it's reported through using your senses. So it's not just it has to be where you can clearly demonstrate that this cannot be put together without them actually seeing, right? And it has to have a continuous chain throughout these, so it can never come to a smaller number. So this is a very short explanation. When you go to Mutawatir Hadith, the proof of them is that we have many books that record these across books, not just one book. Like Bukhari will have the hadith through one sanad or 2 or 3, and then a Tirmidhi and Abu Dawud and Ibn Majah, like the brother mentioned in that video you guys were playing about Man kadhaba alayya muta'ammidan. We have 70 plus chains. Now imagine that different companions telling different tabi'un, like the next generation telling different tabi'un, and they're all coming together with the exact same wording. That is very, very strong, because it cannot be like right now we're on a group right here. There's 5 of us, right? And if there's 100 people watching us and they go out and they say, hey, who was on there? They will say Jake and Muhammad and Hashim and Mansoor and let's say they say Hamza. One person says Hamza, right? Another person confuses me for somebody else, But if 1,000 people watching all come together, they're not going to make the same mistake. They're all going to make their own little mistakes. When they all come with the exact same wording, then we have to say that's exactly what happened. And this is more reliable than any history book that you read, because that type of checking does not go on. So if you want evidence that Mutawatir exists, then look in the books of hadith. There is a book by Suyuti, Qatf al-Azhar, where he collects all the Mutawatir hadith and he gives the different chains. And you can verify each one of those chains. You can go to the Kutub of Rijal, look up the biographies of each one of them. You can go to the different books of hadith, and you can look at the chains of all of them, and they can be verified very easily if you study the science.
Yeah. So inshallah, we're going to give another chance to Kareem to come and respond. But the thing is, look, if you want respect from us, you need to show respect. Respect is
okay.
earned,
Good. So let's have
demanded.
respect. Okay.
So you got to bear that in mind.
Okay. Yeah. Let's have respect. Okay. So now he said mutawatir hadith is a bunch of stuff that a number of people saw. Correct?
That's not what he said.
Okay. Then correct me as we go. Let's talk it through. Okay. Let's talk through the mutawatir hadith.
So it can be something somebody saw. It can be something they heard. Something like, for example,
who saw.
Hold on, bro. Can I speak?
Okay, go ahead.
You see this interruption?
You're not answering. I want my question.
Listen. I am answering.
I want to know who.
You just don't like my answer. That's the problem.
Oh my God!
So you need to learn to listen.
I'm listening.
You know, bro.
I'm listening.
So the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, the same ones that memorized the Quran, the same ones that brought you the Quran through mutawatir. Do you know what are the conditions of the Quran's preservation?
Listen, am I answering a quiz about mutawatir, or I need to understand mutawatir? So I want you to tell me what I'm asking, so I can understand mutawatir.
Okay.
I think he told you, but the thing is,
I don't need you to give me a speech.
That's the problem. Kareem,
I want him to answer what I'm asking.
You're not even listening to what the Sheikh said.
You're not even listening to what I'm saying. Y'all don't know my question.
2 minutes explaining it to you, and you had no respect.
No, because he said, listen to what I'm asking you. Can you listen to what I'm asking you, please?
The question you asked.
Can you listen to what I'm asking you, please?
Go ahead.
Can you please listen to what I am asking you?
Responded to that.
Okay, you're telling me mutawatir is hadith that they saw, that they reported. Who are they? Who are the people who saw the mutawatir?
Companions, the Sahaba.
The companions. So how do I verify what they saw or they didn't see is true or not?
Excellent. So did you listen to the explanation I gave, the 4 conditions?
I listened to your explanation. That's why I'm asking this question. How do I verify? Because that's what it boils down to me.
Okay.
Do I believe that they saw what they said they saw?
That's what I explained in that. In that. So what were the 4 conditions I gave?
Let's do this a little different.
No. Listen. What were the 4 conditions I went over? If you listen to them, then what were they?
I listened to them, and that's why I asked
you a question based on the conditions. What were they?
You're telling me the conditions, and now I'm asking you about the people. Okay, so listen, we're gonna do this a little different. We're gonna do this a little different. Okay.
Kareem,
let me ask you.
Kareem.
Okay.
Kareem.
I'm gonna read a hadith, and then I'm gonna ask you how to verify this. Okay. Okay. This is Sahih Muslim. Book 17. Book 17, number 4194. Abdullah
what were the 4 conditions?
Reported that
he doesn't know. He wasn't even listening.
He wasn't listening.
He wasn't even listening.
Hadith because
you're asking about mutawatir. You don't even know what it is.
I'm asking you a question.
No, because see, you still want to tell me
the Sheikh mentioned for hadith to be mutawatir. Your question was, how do we know?
You go ahead and speak, and then it's my turn. You just put me on mute while you talked. Now I'm not being
you don't want to put him in naughty chair or on mute.
We want to put him on mute while I talk.
A grown up, like an adult, so we can treat you like an.
Listen.
Like a baby,
I want to say what I gotta say.
Put you in the naughty chair, you know.
Do you want me to call?
Okay, I think we'll have to do that because the guy is not here to learn; he's here to argue.